She goes up and over, long straight down the ground, does Lauren Winfield-Hill, and starts her time in the orange with the boundary. Gets on the pads and just whips it away nicely, does Lauren Winfield-Hill. Just goes with the angle to go back-to-back and boundaries.
Yeah, again, this is smart cricket.
Winfield-Hill, she's been looking to go down the ground to Hayley Silver-Holmes because of the length that she's been given. And in doing so has picked up 3 boundaries in that over to finish off the second here at UTAS. Goes wide and Mooney goes up and over. Almost for a split second I thought she might have been caught out of position, but the skill set of Mooney is good enough to use her hands and just go with that line from Strano. Oh, she plays around that one now. Does she keep her foot down? Lee likes it. Strano likes it. Yeah, the Hobart Hurricanes are absolutely loving it. Because oh, picks that up rather nicely. Does Lauren Winfield-Hill, and after 5 dot deliveries, she finishes off that Ismail over with a boundary. And also stump to stump, but it's just over mid-wicket. Mid-wicket was in a little bit, wasn't on the inner circle. Could that have made a difference in the end? Sets herself early, maybe even too early, Maddie Dark, as the skipper of the Hobart Hurricanes goes stump to stump and picks up her first.
That's what you're after, isn't it? Top of off, and that's exactly where she's hit.
This works in their favour. She'll be looking to try and keep it nice and tight.
There's a thick outside edge, and Smith has already done a bit of work in the field. Called into play again. Oh, that's close. That's really close. So close, I think it might be out. Lauren Winfield-Hill cannot believe it. Perth Scorchers looking to put some pressure on the Hobart Hurricanes, but some sharp, sharp fielding. That's Sophie Devine. Using a little bit of the pace there. Hits it backward of point and finds the boundary. As Devine looks to go big, gets enough of it as well to beat Saville backward of square.
Batters facing as many deliveries.
So that she can do that a little bit more.
I think that the thing is that at this moment, though, you've got to also do what's best for the team. And to be able to
As it hits the ball on the top of the rise. It's more the placement, though, there from Devine. And she has got off to an absolute flyer here at Launceston.
Give yourself some options.
Bouncer. And she just goes with it, does Sophie Devine. The 100 comes up for the Perth Scorchers, the 2 key players at the crease. Follows Sophie Devine. She's just so strong. So even though she doesn't quite find the middle of the bat, she just muscles it through the gap to the boundary. And then shimmies to do the same, Sophie Devine. Tricks Heather Graham into getting the ball into the area where she can then hit it through the offside. Smart play here from Devine. Still. Now she gives herself a little bit of space and goes straight down the ground. Yep, 1 bounce for. She's enjoying this opportunity against the medium pace of Heather Graham. Sets herself up early. That is straight line and given. Tall player as well, got good leverage. As Devine goes across the crease, picks out Strano for the single and picks up her 20th WBBL half century, and she's done it. And stands and delivers, gets the low full toss, hits it in the best area possible, straight over the umpire's head for 4.
see there. Yet another 4. And half a chance there, Naomi Stellenberg. Didn't quite get there, but races away for another 4.
Looks to reverse sweep, and it just skips. It skids across the surface here. Probably a little bit of dew out on the ground as well. Didn't set the feet and hands early enough as Edgar picks up the boundary. There's reverse sweep. Once this over, she goes again. This time finer, away from Hayley Silver-Holmes. And that is a shot that most teams around the WBBL will just be marking down in their little black books. Past Gibson and then past mid-off as well. So a little bit of sloppy fielding in this Gibson over has allowed a few boundaries through, and both have gone to Edgar. Oh, launches into that, does Sophie Devine. Don't worry about the rope. Don't worry about the fence. Look out to the people in the stand. That is a monster. Oh, yeah. One has gone huge here at this ground, and this one not quite as far, but gets the equal result.
Cap.
Change up, and it's past Graham, straight down the ground. They'll push and look for two. Edgar wants to come back. She'll get back very easily, as does Sophie Devine. And that is the completion of the first 20 overs here in match 3 of WBBL 09. And all eyes are on Sophie Devine. Had a Boulder, second ball in the competition for her. Under-19 World Cup player comes into the WBBL and gets the prized wicket. Well, why not? Go up, go up. Yeah, get your second wicket in your first over. Why not? The first wicket was Lee, the second Graham. Short, wide, up and over. That'll be 4.
You can't bowl there to Bryony Smith. Loves a cut shot, pull shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of swing. It swings in the air, it swings off the bat, it swings through the field for 4.
Anyone knows what the...
Out. Well, she's picked up 2, she's taken a catch. And it's Stalenberg who is in and out. She departs for 7. Oh, it's a top edge. It's going in Mooney's direction. She needs to go. She does go. She takes it nicely. Well and truly across the stumps, and then whips it helicopter style from Strano backward a square for 4.
She's always got the wickets.
Back of length as Johnson sits deep in the crease. And I can't believe it, but Ainsworth can't track it down. Tosses it up. Johnson goes after it. In and out. Mills in the hot spot. That should have been taken. And that is not going to improve Strano. And again, sets herself very early indeed. Jones is after it. I think she's going to have to give up on that one. Julia Price called it. It is going to be entertaining. And then more movement once again from Strano. It goes square of the wicket to the onside. Hit nicely. It's a crisp sound off the bat, and the boundary has been picked up off the last ball of that Mills over. It's a good one there for the Hobart Hurricanes. This partnership is building. 4. Tosses it up, and it gets through to Mooney. Does she get her foot back? No, she doesn't. The finger goes up. Plays on. A little under edge there from Saville in her first game back into the WBBL after a break. Campbell back into the attack and gets the breakthrough. Oh, cuts well. It's been put down. King at point. This is a sharp opportunity. It is skied. Campbell looks back on herself and says, who wants it? Well, it's mine. And she takes it. Walks past that one. No, it's always the way, Julia Price. Alana King tempts her down the wicket, turns it past her. Beth Mooney does the rest. Another opportunity for a stumping now. Was the foot on the line? No, it wasn't. She's been given. That is the second wicket in the over for Alana King.
Yeah, puts a lot of pressure on early, so picking those close wins are helpful.
Is this an opportunity for the last wicket of the match? It is an opportunity. The opportunity is taken. It's taken by Jones, and that is a massive win for the Perth Scorchers in their first match of WBBL 09.